to make another
Uh-huh.
type of animation. So this time it will be on object, so on symbol or movie clip. So on the first frame, what we are going to do firstly is to remove. I don't see your screen. Can you just
Oh yeah,
share your screen? Your
since
screen.
it restarted.
Okay. So on the first frame, we will remove our tween, which is the animation. So just right click on it, remove tween. It's the first one.
Uh,
Maybe not. No, you have to right click on the second frame because our
oh,
animation started on the second.
remove tween.
So now there is no tween. It's just the second frame that is there for like I don't know 60 frames, and then the last frame. Okay, so the first frame we will convert this shape. Just wait a second.
Whoops. Uh-huh.
Okay, so we'll select this and we will convert it into a symbol as you did before. So modify, convert to symbol,
Movie clip or
movie clip,
okay.
and I will call it ball anime.
Okay.
Okay, so now in ball button one, there is another movie clip. So we can enter in it and it's called ball anime. So, but we will stay in ball button one. Okay, so now copy this symbol with
Mm-hmm.
Control C. Go on your last frame and just delete everything.
The
What? Delete your
remove.
no, not remove frame. Just delete your John. Like select everything on the stage. Just make a big square like that. Delete John. No, no, no,
Delete like
no, no. Okay. Uh, Control Z.
okay.
Okay. Click one time. I'll do it too. Okay, I can do it. Just click one time here.
Okay.
Then on the stage here, delete John.
Okay.
Uh, okay, well, on your timeline, highlight the frame next to the little circle. Yeah,
This
yep,
one?
this one till the end. Yeah, you have to, yeah, and right click and remove frames. Okay, so in fact, like you have your second frame. Do it again. It re remove frame.
Remove.
Okay, like that. So
Okay.
you have your second frame,
Uh-huh.
and we have at the end an empty frame. Okay, there is nothing in that frame. So here we will paste the object that we copied in the first frame. Okay, if you simply press Ctrl V, it pastes it in the center of the screen. But if you press Ctrl Shift V, it will paste it at the exact same place that you copied it.
Okay.
So that's what we are going to do. So first frame, we copy it. The last frame, Control Shift V, paste. It's pasted in place.
Okay.
Okay. So now
It's control what?
Shift, Shift.
Okay.
Okay. So look at your timeline. At this point, we have three states. Go at the beginning, like frame one. Okay, it's because it's too long. You can't see everything in like mine. I can see everything like easily.
So
You could remove some frames, like highlight some frames, or just drag the last one closer to the others.
250
Yeah,
about.
maybe. And then remove the frames after it.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Right click and remove frame. Yeah, perfect. So now you have your first frame, which is only fill and lines. On the second frame, we have an object, which is the symbol ball anim. And on the last frame, we have the same symbol at the same place. So now we are going to create an animation on symbols. It's different. Like if you click on the second frame, if you right click on it, you can create a classic tween. Before
Okay.
we made a shape tween. This time it's a classic tween between two symbols. So now it can't change shape, but we can change other properties. So for example, if we go on the last frame and you click on your object, you can move it to make it a translation like we did before. If you move now the timeline, you will see. Okay. To return on the last frame, just put it where it was before with Control Z. Okay. Click on your object just one time. On the right menu in properties, you have some properties on symbol. You can change its position, its width and height. You can also change color effect. So that's what we are going to do. We will change the alpha, which is the transparency of the object.
Alpha.
So you can set it to 0 maybe. Okay, so at the last frame it is at 0, and at the first frame it is at 100. So if you click play, it will disappear like that. So it becomes transparent over time.
It like exists, but it's just
Yeah,
transparent.
it still exists. You can click where it is and you can select it. It's just transparent. So we'll put it at 100 again. I just wanted to show you that option. And finally, we will add filters. Filters are really cool. So you have filters at the bottom. You can always add filters on object, not only for animation, but in any circumstance. So click on your object. At the bottom, you can click on add filter. We will add a drop shadow filter.
Drop shadow.
Yeah. So as you can see, it added a drop shadow. You can change all the properties of the drop shadow below, so the distance of the shadow, the color of the shadow, the angle of the shadow, strength, blur is like the
Distance.
okay. There's a lot of options, and if, for example, you let it like that, and now just play your movie to see what it's doing. So it creates a shadow and then appear. So that's something we can do. Just the last one. If you want to delete a filter, you have to click on the last frame. Click on your object. Click on the first line of your filter where it's written drop shadow with an arrow. Yeah, click on that, and then the trash can at the bottom. I don't know if you can drag it, but if you click, don't drag it, just click and click. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll add a last one, maybe bevel.
Bevel.
Bevel, yeah. It gives like a button look to your, yeah. The best it's like at 5 in distance, and you can change the color, change the strength, and the blur effect. It's like a little bit like a 3D effect. And you can always play the movie. On our second frame there is no effect, and on the last frame there is our bevel effect that appears slowly.
Cool.
Okay, we'll do a last thing on animations, and it will be enough for today, for animation for today. So remove the bevel effect. we will add a glow effect.
Glow.
And you can add more than one. You'll try that along with liquid filters. It can be really cool. So you can add a glow, put a lot of strength, like I don't know, 200 in strength, and put the blur like at 30. You can also change the color maybe for blue, so it will look prettier.
Whoops.
Okay, so now we have an animation on our object. The second one has no filters. The last one has the glow filters. So the glow appears slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And now we will go into the symbol itself and by double clicking on it. And we can create an animation within an animation. So here we have our fill and line. So we'll create an animation to transform the circle into a square like before. So we'll add like on the 25th frame a new keyframe. And we will draw a square or a triangle or whatever you want instead of the circle. Perfect. Now we'll create the tween by right-clicking on the first frame and creating a shape tween. So we have our circle transforming itself into a square. Okay, you were missing the last frame.
The last one.
Yeah, you have to insert a keyframe at the end because there is no keyframe. It doesn't know how to transform itself.
How do I do that?
Insert keyframe.
Oh.
And
Okay.
then on the first frame, you have to redraw your circle because you deleted it.
Whoops. Can I take it from the library?
No, because now, oh yeah, maybe that.
Can I please?
Okay, because you are currently in ball button one. Oh yeah, I know. Go in ball button one.
Can I take this one?
What? Yeah, double click on this one, because in our first frame of this one, so go in it. You have to click select the selection tool, the black arrow. Yeah.
Okay.
On our first frame, we have this shape, so copy it, double click on it. Yeah, copy that.
Copy.
And then on the second frame, you are drawing another symbol. So go in this one. Double click on the rectangle.
I delete it.
No, double click on it.
Okay.
Because in this one we were making a new animation, and on the first frame delete this.
Okay.
And paste with Control Shift V the circle that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So on the first frame we have our circle. If you drag the timeline, you will see your circle transform into a square. Okay, so that's what contain ball anim symbol. If we return in ball button at the top, ball button on the first frame is simply a circle. On the second frame, it is the object that we have just created that contain an animation where a circle converted itself in a square. And on this symbol, which is on the second frame and on the last frame, we have another animation where we add a glow on it. So when you move the timeline, you don't see it. But if you do Control Enter and we test this, we will see the glow appear, but at the same time, the circle transform itself into a square.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you fully understand it. It's an animation inside another animation.
Yeah.
So anyway, there is a lot of possibilities with that, but you have to figure it out yourself. It will depend on
Oh.
of the project.